Hi you guys, it's your girl Fabulous Faith, and we're hopping right into this video. I get tons of questions about what I use to stretch my hair, how I stretch it. So this is what this video is going to be all about. I use the Revair to stretch my hair on a weekly basis. A little disclaimer, I did a partnership with Revair back a while ago, so they did send this to me in PR or for free, so I did not pay for this. But now that I've used it for a couple of times, if something ever happened to my Revair, I would save my coins to purchase a Revair because, like I said, I use my Revair weekly and I don't know what I would do without it. I just like the convenience of using a Revair. Disregard how this wash and go looks. I just had a bad wash and go week. The products didn't mix, but this is just strictly about the maintenance of what I do with my wash and goes on a weekly basis with my Revair. Now the Revair itself retails for about $3.99, but I do know if you sign up for their email list, they do have like sales and like discount codes. So I would just say get on their email list and look out for their like social media pages to see when they have like some type of sale or kind of discount code to see if you can get it on sale. But now let's get into more into how I actually use the Revair. So I go in with my satin scrunchies. They're linked in my Amazon storefront, and I section my hair off into how many ever scrunchies I want to use. This particular day, I think I went in with maybe like 4 scrunchies on each side, so 8 scrunchies total, just to kind of section my hair off into sections. Now let's talk Revair settings. I use the highest temperature, highest settings for everything all around on the Revair. So once I turn it on, I use highest setting, temperature number 7, and then there's also a setting where the airflow is either like a 1 or a 2. I use temperature 2. I do the highest setting all around just because simply I only use the Revair on each one of these little satin scrunchy sections for about 15 to 20 seconds per section. So I'm not leaving it on there for too long, and I feel like 15 to 20 seconds on each section does the trick, which you'll see a little bit later. But like I said, the highest setting number 7, and then the highest airflow, which is I think is like number 2. Now as far as my technique goes, once I take down my section with the satin scrunchie on it, I move the wand around the section. So I let the hair kind of go through the wand of the Revair, and then I use the top of the wand. I do it in a circular motion to ensure that I'm stretching the roots of my hair as well. The purpose of me using the Revair for my wash and goes is to stretch my hair, but also kind of stretch the curls itself, not to necessarily give it length, but necessarily fluff my curls. I like for my curls at the end of the week to have a more voluminous look that I just don't get when I do the banding method with my satin scrunchies. It gives it a straight voluminous look and not necessarily length is what I'm going for. Like I said, I'm going for volume, fluff, and I don't want my hair to be shrunken anymore, and that's what the Revair does. So I like to use it in a circular motion, and I like to use the Revair wand in an up and down motion just to ensure that all the curls are in the wand itself and that my hair is being stretched in all directions. Now that I kind of went into more detail about the technique that I use for my Revair and the settings, I'm going to insert some clips of me using the Revair in real time so you can see it for yourself if you're a visual person, and then I'm going to do like a montage of some clips so you can just see how I use it for each section. Let me know in the comments if you have any other questions, and then I'll show you what my hair looks like after I finished Revairing my entire hair and my final thoughts on me using this technique on a weekly basis. After I have finished revering my entire hair, I give it a nice little shake and fluff just to kind of loosen up my curls all over my head. As you can probably notice, my wash and go has shrunken as far as length, but like I said before, I don't use the Revair for length necessarily. I use it for volume and fluff for my wash and go. If you remember how my hair looked at the beginning of this video, it was shrunken, my curls were kind of clumped together, but now my wash and go is fluffy, and I did this in a matter of probably 10 to 15 minutes. I think this Revair method is perfect for kids, or it's perfect if you need to stretch your hair very quickly. I just loving this routine on a weekly basis. It does cost a little bit of money, but I like to pay for the convenience. It's something that I use in my weekly routine every week. So I like the way that it makes my wash and goes look. They're stretched. My curls are now more elongated. I don't have to worry about single strand knots, and I just like the way that my wash and goes look after I Revair them. So let me know in the comments if this was helpful, if this little tutorial gave you the answers that you needed. Let me know in the comments if you have a Revair or if you've been looking for one. But that's it. I hope you liked this video, and I hope to see you in the next one, because over here we're fabulous, flourishing, and having fun. Bye.